Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So in today's video I want to show you guys some trades I took yesterday and even today, and the market gave some good profit. Okay, and all I want you to do is to watch this video to the end. Trust me, you're going to learn one or two things from this particular video. Okay, then I have an information to share before the end of this video, so just watch so you get the information correctly. Okay, so now this is one of the pairs I traded yesterday. This is crash 150 index. I traded against the spikes and I made some good profit. Okay, so I want to explain something that you guys need to take note of. Now, the strategy I applied to actually take this trade is the break and retest strategy. The break and retest strategy. First of all, you will see that let me remove these drawings on the daily time frame. If you go to the daily time frame, you will see that the market, after buying impulsively up to this level, okay, up to this level, the market has been, struggling to kind of sell. Yeah, struggling to sell, creating lower highs and lower lows, but it is more like consolidation. All right. So, but on the 4 hourly time frame, it gives us an opportunity to take a trade and see how to make some profit. That's why if you go to the 4 hourly time frame, like we saw earlier, we see that we have an opportunity here, which is, first of all, the market is actually giving us clear lower highs and lower lows. That is a structure that can help us, find an opportunity in the market. So you can see this is a high, this is a low at this point. This is a lower high, this is a lower low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low. Although this happening within a range, all right, but it can still use it to make some profit. This is a lower low, this is a lower high. Then the market created this lower low. As of the time I saw this, I got on the chart, the market had already finished consolidating. You can see this consolidation here. Then the market broke out. The market was actually on this bearish candlestick. That's where the market was. As of the time I went to the chart to see this setup, the market was somewhere here. So I looked to and I noticed that we have a very strong zone here, resistance or support, turn resistance, and turn resistance again, which makes it a very strong key level. I hope you understand what I mean when I say resistance, turn, support, and turn resistance. Sorry, support, turn, resistance. It first of all was a support zone, then it turned a resistance zone, came back to form a support zone again. All right, so now the market getting to this level. And if you look close, let me give you guys one tip. Most of the time, the market moves from where it had moved before. So I only had to look like I was waiting for the market to come to this exact level where it bought. Look at where we had this bullish candlestick. So the market got to this same level, and you see it reacted and started buying immediately. With all these rejections, finally it moved massively. So I took my profit somewhere around here. Now, the reason why I took my profit so early was because of the fact that the market was still bearish. All right. So now taking a trade against the direction of the trend is risky. The market was still bearish, so taking the trade against the direction of the trend is risky. Anything can happen at some point. So I decided to close my trade with about, I think it was about $22 profit or so. I'm not sure, but I made some good profit with this particular pair. Okay, so I took my profit somewhere around this level, and now you see the market had bought massively up to this high. Now there's actually a resistance zone here. Take note of what I'm showing you guys. Now there is a resistance zone here at this point, which the market closed above. As you can see, this particular 4-hourly candlestick closed above the resistance zone, and it got to this drop setup. Now what you should expect now is the chance that the market can just continue buying. What we have, it can just be a mere pullback, then the market continues buying. Because if you trace here to the left, you notice that where the market is reacting seems to be a level where the market has been buying before. You can see the market has been buying from this level before. See the buys here, see the buy here, see the market sold. So we have a break above this zone. The chances that the market will just retest here and then continue with the bullish move. So if at the end of today, or should at the end of this current 4-hourly candlestick, it closes just bearish above this zone, just the way it is, there is a chance that the market will just continue buying. You can take a buy from here and take it up to this level here. That is some good profit. Okay, this pair is not that volatile. It's one of the low volatile pairs on the reef, but it can still give you some good profit. Okay, the last time I traded, I used 3.0. Then if you are taking using a reasonable lot size like 3.0, you make up to $100 just with the movement from here to here. Meaning if you use the minimum lot size, which is 0.2, then just divide this profit by no, minimum lot size is 0.5. Divide $100 by 6. That should be about 15 point something dollars, or 16, about $16 profit. I think so. All right, so you can just make with this setup here. Okay, so all you have to, I don't know when you're going to watch this video, but if you ever come across a setup like this on the chart, always be patient enough for this current candlestick to close. The reason for waiting for this candlestick to close is that you might think the market, since it has broken out, then broken out of this zone, it will definitely buy. But you know the way the market behaves, the market doesn't respect you, doesn't respect anybody, doesn't know about your setup. The market doesn't know that, so it might decide just to start selling again, such that this candlestick closes bearish and below this zone. So if it closes bearish and below this zone, like closes below this zone right here, so expect the market to do what? To sell. That's what the market will do. All right, but if it closes bullish, it closes bearish and above this zone, then expect the market to do the buys. So it will just continue with the buy, take your entry and get your profit even just around here, and then you are out of the chart or out of the trade. Okay, make some profit and rest. Okay, that's it for this pair. Just keep an eye on it. Okay, and secondly, you will see that from what we can see, there is a change of character already. There is a change of character. Considering the market structure, the market, there we have a change of character. So this is where we have a change of character right here. So if the market closes bearish, it will still continue to buy, but trust me, it will still come back to create it will still try to pull back much later. Maybe on getting to this level here, it might decide to do a pullback. All right, pull back to do maybe a proper retest here, then it continues with its bullish move. So just keep an eye on this pair to see what you can get from it. Another pair I took some trade yesterday was VIX 25 1S. VIX 25 1S on the 4-hourly time frame. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. But for this particular play, I applied the engulfing candlestick strategy to take this trade. So if you look at this, for those of you that understand the engulfing candlestick strategy, okay, you can see that we had a strong consolidation level here. So I entered my trade just around this level here. I entered my entry around this level, and you see I got this massive sell. Although my profit target was around here, so I made about $22, about $22 profit with this particular pair here. So it made some profit. Now there is something about this engulfing candlestick, guys. There's something about the engulfing candlestick. If you've been watching my videos or following me here on this channel, you will notice that I've not posted any video for a couple of days now. I've been working on the engulfing candlestick because it is one of the pairs that one of the strategies you can trade without having to look at the chart. Quite often you know when to actually go to the chart to look for a setup. When I say going to the chart to look for a setup, not to go and get an entry, you know when to get to the chart based on the strategy. All right, so I've been working on it because of some of my students who've been busy. So now I have made it so refined that it is very easy for anyone to actually trade this particular strategy. All right, I know I've not really shared the information about this particular strategy here on YouTube, but if you want to learn about this strategy, then you have an opportunity to do so. All right, just reach out to me on my Telegram channel, then you can enroll for a private mentorship, because this is a bomb. Right, then if you combine this with break and retest or the market structure strategy, you know that you'll be able to make some good profit with this particular strategy. Okay, now you can see after the market sold to this level, I missed this opportunity. After taking the sales, making this profit, the market bought. I didn't see when this happened, so I missed the whole of this. Would have been some massive profit, although probably my profit target would have been somewhere here, but I would have still made some massive profit. Just imagine, this pair is very volatile. Just imagine I was able to get my entry right here, because with the engulfing candlestick strategy, you do not risk much. You are risking very little. You are entering at almost sniper entry. Then imagine I entered my trade there and held it up to this level, maybe up to this where the bearish candlestick started. The minimum lot size will be giving me $36 profit, right? Then imagine I open up the 10 positions like I used to open sometimes 15 positions, or maybe I increase my lot size. This is massive profit. Okay, this is massive profit. So that is it about this. Then the next pay I traded yesterday was Jump 10 Index. I think it was Jump 10. Let me just quickly look for it. It is down here because okay, yeah, this is it. Okay, so this pair, I also took the entry based on the engulfing candlestick strategy, but I didn't still hold the trade for so long because of the fact that the market was still bearish. But I saw the opportunity and I noticed the rejections the market was doing. The rejections the market was doing on a lower time frame. So I quickly spot an opportunity. I spotted an opportunity and I jumped into the trade. So I made some profit with this bullish movement. Then I took my profit around this high here. I took my profit around this high and I closed the trade. As you can see, this is actually a support level. This is support level. If you test support and resistance, then you understand the engulfing candlestick strategy. It makes it more easier and more profitable to you for you. All right. So meanwhile, I have some trades currently running, like on boom 900 index. You can see we have the market. Okay, it has reduced to about $44 now. My profit has reduced to $44. It went up to 50. That was $58 if you can look closely. It's about $58. That's what the profit was, but it has reduced now. I'm expecting it to get to that where my TP is. All right, I'm expecting to get to where my TP is. And also I have another trade that is running on, is it this pair? Let me see. No, not jump 25. I think it should be jump. There's another pair I have a trade running currently. I'm not sure. I think it was here among the number of pairs I listed here on my quotes. The is it maybe jump 50 index? I'm not sure, but I have another pair that is currently running and giving me some good profit. Okay, so all you have to do now is when you are looking at the chart, guys, now focus on the market structure strategy. When you're looking at the chart, always look for a trending market. Once you find a trending market, look for let the market create a higher high. If it is bullish, then it tries to pull back, then you look for your entry. Okay, but if the market is bearish, you look for a market that has just created a lower low and is trying to buy, and wait for it to get to your zone. The zone must be where the market had sold previously. As it gets there, you look for an entry. You can go to a lower time frame to look for an entry. Even at that zone, you can spot, look for every other stuff, like maybe the break and retest, maybe break and retest setup. You can even look for the engulfing candlestick. You can look for any form of entry strategy which you know works. From there, you can be able to take these trades with a high level of accuracy. Okay, now let me quickly look for a pair to analyze. Let me just quickly look for a pair, random pair. Don't know which pair I should just take quickly. Okay, let me just look at VIX. Yeah, no, let me leave this one. I think this is the pair I shared initially. Let's look at VIX 51S. Okay, VIX 51S right now, and as you can see, we have this. You can see we already marked it. This is actually a zone, and then we have a breakout. We have a break below this zone, and the market closed below this zone nicely. So what is left now is for the market to pull back to this zone. If the market pulls back to this zone and we see some level of confirmation, there's a high chance the market is going to sell massively. First of all, you see that we have a change of character. As you can see, the market bought to this high, then this was the higher low it created. So we already have a change of character. Right here we have a change of character. So now, and the market, I was even thinking the market was going to buy to this level, maybe to this fair value gap, so we can take the sales from there. But from the look of things, the market is not ready to come back to that zone at the moment. So all we have to do is to wait for the market to get to this zone. If the market buys back to this zone, then it shows that confirmation that it's going to sell. What confirmation are you looking for? It can be a head and shoulders pattern on a lower time frame. It can be a double top on a lower time frame. Or if the market decides to buy back to close above this zone, then forget about sales. Then you can take some buys. Ensure you take your profit maybe somewhere within this fair value gap. You should take your profit. Know that this is actually a very volatile pair. And if you're able to get a sell from around this level, from around this supply zone or this fair value gap, know that the market will most likely sell and go beyond this low. So all you have to do is to wait patiently for the market to give you that opportunity on the chart. If the market gives you the opportunity, make good use of it and make some good profit, guys. All right. So click on the link in the description of this video. It takes you to my Telegram channel. If you are interested in learning from me, all right, getting my mentorship, you find my direct contact my WhatsApp and the Telegram contact on the Telegram channel. You reach out to me. Then, as long as you meet the conditions, then honestly, trust me, you will learn. And if you follow my instructions, you will make some profit. You will be profitable. Let me not say make some. You will be profitable within a short period of time, as long as you follow my instructions. All right. So I will see you guys in my next video. Meanwhile, like this video, share your thoughts in the comment section, and then subscribe to this YouTube channel. Have a wonderful day, guys. Stay blessed. Peace out.